Hello, darlings. Okay, today I want to go a little further into like the awakening process. And when I said generally and vaguely that you start seeing through the bullshit. So here's the first thing that I want to tackle. I want to tackle fashion and the latest, greatest trend and that image that our society has projected out there of the ideal woman, of that perfect everything, but not attainable by most of us. You will spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars trying to be something that will never be good enough because you're just going to keep going for the next one and then the next one and then the next one. And what I'm talking about like cosmetic surgery. I'm talking about the fact that you are willing to modify your body to be that ideal image. I'm talking about the fact that you will go have eyebrows tattooed on instead of using castor oil to make the damn things grow back. I'm not the best. I'm not, I love my makeup. I don't particularly like filming without makeup. I think my features pop better when I have makeup on. My hair, so I've been doing just apple cider vinegar as my shampoo. I'm about 3 weeks right now. I think I'm about gonna have to use regular shampoo again. It's got a texture going, so anyway, it looks kind of fun. I still color my hair. I haven't in a while, as you can see, but I've had a lot of new growth, so it's not nearly as silvery as it once was. So, I'm coming to terms with my grasp on that. But here's why it is a factor of awakening. When you are awakening, you start to see that you are fucking perfect just the way you are. When you start awakening, you start to eat foods that puts your body back to the state that it should be in. It is remarkable when you detox all of the crap, when you stop putting it in your system, and that could be through either the foods you eat or the products you're putting on your body. When you stop poisoning your body and you start eating things that are healthy, your body pretty fucking quickly starts to right itself. I'm just saying. And proper diet, and when I say proper diet, I mean real foods. I mean things that grew out of the earth, things that were once alive. Ingredients, not food out of a box where you just... The difference is phenomenal when you have real ingredients and real food that you're eating versus stuff out of a box that is all preservatives. It is all just fillers and full of things detrimental to your body. So when you start to love yourself, you start to see through what's being done to you by the fuckery, by the bullshit, by the corporate greed that says, I want that box of fucking Wheaties to sit on the shelf for an extra 6 months to a year, so I'm going to put BHT in the bag of it so that it'll stay fresher, but I don't have to put it on the ingredients. Don't forget that, right? I mean, you start to be cognizant of these things and your body starts to right itself. If you love yourself, if you learn to love yourself, you don't necessarily look at that size 2 twiggy model that's this big around and go, yeah, that's doable. Be healthy for you. Your body will correct itself when you stop poisoning it. The fashion industry, the people that are setting that bar for us, I mean, it's a what, billions and billions. I'll come up with a number when I'm editing. Dollar industry. Do you ever notice how we got new seasons and new shit and new seasons and new shit and new seasons and new shit, and you always got to buy the new shit, right? That bar of I am there, I am enough is not attainable. You'll never reach that bar because they keep moving it. It's like you're what's the donkey with the carrot, you know? They're just hanging it out there like, "Oh, come be this pretty." You can't be pretty unless you have this new widget, this new lipstick, this new whatever. Don't get me wrong, I love fashion. One of my favorite movies is Devil Wears Prada. I'm way more an Andy kind of girl though. I'm not going to lie. I'm way more relaxed in my fashion sense, kind of a gypsy, not gonna lie. But I totally see that it's an important industry in our society. But that's part of the problem. That's part of where the awakening comes in. Part of the problem is that our society is built around artificial motherfucking things. And there's nothing more artificial than the entire fashion industry. Because you are fucking perfect just the way you are. Naked and just nothing on you. You're perfect, just like that. Everything else is just frosting, right? It's a billions and billions of dollar industry based on fluff. Based on making you feel like you are not enough unless you have this. Does that register? Is anybody hearing me? Anyone? Do you see how this is part of the awakening process where you're like taking a look at things that once were crucial to your life or so, you know, amazingly huge? Artificial implants and things, those have a shelf life, like inside your body, meaning like you sign on for boobs today, you get to replace them within 10 years or you have issues. I know 2 of my girlfriends who have had them rupture in the last year, had to have them removed. Oh, and by the way, insurance doesn't cover that, or didn't for them because it was elective surgery. So you put them in, it's your fucking problem, take them out. How's that for fun? So it's like, you got to think long term. This is not just a right now thing. And then think about, does your body do well with silicone? Does your body do well with some of the parts and pieces that are going into you? Man, I'd be fucking scouring over the ingredients list or the whatever the fuck manufacturer's information to find out what is going into me permanently. I can't just like pop them out. Big fucking thing. And for what? For what? So that you have big tatas. Perfect just the way you are. I'm trying to think if there was anything else on this subject that I wanted to cover, because it's kind of, I'm just planting seeds. How's that? I'm just planting seeds. Just trying to make people think. Make you think about, like, when we say awakening, what we're talking about is seeing through what we have come to know as status quo, as normal, as billions and billions of dollar industry, as part of our society. Oh, one last thought on this. Let's not forget that these are the pedos that have been making the rules for you. We're following what they want to be what they want us to be, And they're all a bunch of fucking perverts who are torturing children. Don't believe me? Look up adrenochrome. There's another rabbit hole for you. I'll do a next one. I'm going to talk about like eating disorders. I'm already long enough on this video, but I think eating disorders is kind of a fascinating segue or spin-off of this topic. The fact that we get so caught up on that ideal that we're willing to sacrifice ourselves to get there. That gets its own video. It's coming. And I hope you guys have a great day.